Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
That can start things off, but with how long range the LGD are able to play, you need something that can provide a front line. The Wukong, good matchup in towards, because as you can see, Morgana does struggle a little bit with her mana pool if you're spamming these pools constantly. So the fact that now you've actually traded pretty effectively, you fleet footwork on Mark.
And Sword Art has no black shield here, steps on a trap, and Sword Art flashing away, no bueno. Kramer with first blood, nicely done. And a bit of a mistake from Sword. He's a favourite of Sword Art though, and we are early into the laning phase. Pause though, because Peanut's walking towards SOFM. Chilling Smite there. Doesn't safeguard yet, but he's behind enemy lines, and he was invading. LGD takes a kill, and SOFM. Bit of a doozy.
He's about to level 6 though, which means he'll be in a little bit of a better spot to push against Angel, although Kramer.
Does he care though? Still Lux with Guardian nearby. Sword Art, as you mentioned, very nicely. Low on the mana pool once again. Pops a potion as Huanfeng walks forward. Net lands and Huanfeng takes a healthy trade as the binding connects as well, but Mark in a bit of trouble. The flash forward and Kramer getting low. Huanfeng may have just done it though with Kramer. One hit away, the chilling smite. Not in time as Peanut was able to trade and give the kill to Kramer. Both AD carries out of lane.
Just as Peanut comes in. Decent job to change it around, but in this top side,
he's diving this into hammer form. Cyclone though disrupts even under turret. Won't matter, because LGD is king up here.
And this sucks.
And this is the problem with naming yourself Bin, because when you don't play well, people are going to call you something else. Net, you know?
Yeah.
That's set.
Yeah.
Net.
Set.
As, okay, Bin, now going to go the full on as SOFM has come on here with a safeguard. Sonic Wave connects, and LGD's just said, shutdown also goes to Bin. So now that lane, not as said and done.
And even though you had SOFM there, don't think he was even needed.
Hex flash over the wall though, and here comes Peanut once again onto Angel. Face breaker and the Haymaker shield lined up perfectly. Flash for Xie to get the time winder. Beautifully done. Peanut is running this setup for his third bit of turret plating of the game as well. And meanwhile, Peanut's like, I'm confident. Angel, would you like to fight me? Light binding doesn't connect. Dark binding does connect, and I just realized we have light versus dark in that bottom lane, Dagda.
Yeah.
Where's the storyline? I was expecting you to help me out. As SOFM, that black shield is going to be chilling, smited away. Base breaker, two-man kick is great. His light binding doesn't need to connect this time, because Xie ends up with 2.
Peanut able to catch them out there. Xie.
Peanut's here, spotted on a ward. There's a level advantage for the Lee Sin, while Enchantress Arrow is using bottom lane. It means no cleanse for Kramer. PP coming in, it's Angel, but in the back line. Meanwhile, this is LGD onto SOFM. Runs straight at this jungler. SOFM gets the kick though. Means 2 with the final spark. And SOFM living for so long until Peanut dunks him into the dirt. Bin just uses Cyclone, so that's no threat, while the rest are targeting Huanfeng, and Xie will grab the kill credit for his double of the fight for Sword Art, giving the triple. GG go next, Xie's fed.
Xie always gets fed. That's how what Xie does.
Talked about one items. We also talked about how LGD want to get rolling, and they did. So there are some really good elements on tuning, but here in Game 1 they have been outclassed, they have been outmatched, they have been outgolded, which is proper English.
Getting to Kramer and Mark. But actually I'm going to hang on to this point.
All right, Peanut into SOFM, wants to safeguard away, but denied with the ulti. Peanut is having a beauty of a game as this Magi's now picked up on Xie, gets 4 more stacks. Sword Art could be next, and Enchantress Arrow dodged away. He's playing with his food, and Sword Art tastes like a bird with wings as he flies back to the fountain. 2 kills quickly done, and LGD soaring ahead once more.
This is classic LGD. Play around top side.
That was a lot used. 2 ultis down, and Herald give it over to LGD. Another turret.
Here, back off towards Dragon. Like, this is perfect timing for LGD, and it's just a double whammy.
Oh my god, get this Echo off of me! Parallel convergence, the kick not available, he just used it. He can jump back in onto SOFM. The phase dive, unleash power. They finally kill him, but they're losing a lot.
Exactly, that Rift
Kramer's got 2 items, and even though stacks were lost in the mid lane, gets another charge. I will say, Dagda, with the way things are going, it would have been worth. SOFM makes it not so, though. And Bin's going to make it so again. We're kind of flip-flopping a bit.
This is okay for Suning. I mean, second Dragon going over towards LGD, not the end of the world. You did just pick up a tower for that tower that was lost in mid. So, honestly, I kind of count that as a win for Suning with how far behind they are.
Yeah. Again, if a team's so far behind and they're trading, that's great.
Even Xie nearly able to one-shot people. the ability of them to hold on to this area is not good.
BdenNG's going to set this up with a base breaker as well. Gets it with the clone. The final spark, the Haymaker shield, SOFM low as Xie lands a Time Winder but has another target in mind. BdenNG with the double Cyclone. Now that that's not available, this phase dive will set it up with the trap. And Kramer picks up the kill. And momentum starts once more. Here with LGD poised to strike at top.
This is LGD just putting their foot down. I mean, Suning, there's very little that they can do from this position. You've got a composition that scales super well into the late game, especially with this Caitlyn. The gold has all been funneled onto the key carry. 7-1 and 2 for this Echo, which that can come in on their side.
Yeah, Sword Art is the one who keeps meeting with Xie. BdenNG was pushing out the turret while LGD had no commitment to match him.
I remember when I joined the LPL, you said SOFM will clear Raptors while his team is losing.
Yes!
SOFM is clearing Raptors.
The base
team
is
is losing the base.
We need our playmaker. Dark Binding connects. That's one play with Scatter the Weak that can lay it down, but the Haymaker shield makes it pretty hard as SOFM now finally joins in. Good cleanse away from Kramer. After taking that set, Scatter the Weak, is Jenicus arrow blocked by the Bro Peanut. Now he wants to use his shield as the final spark onto Sword Art. He hasn't burnt it just yet as the Unleashed Power has wasted another Scatter the Weak, but Xie's joined in. BdenNG for the flank gets light binded by Mark. The Sonic Wave from SOFM, he's already used his kick. Comes in, but Kramer flashes. BdenNG as well gets shielded. Mark can't save him in time. This has turned pretty bloody, but LGD don't care. They won this 10 minutes ago.
They already got the inhibitor.
Oh, yeah.
And then here again, watch Peanut. We don't actually get to see it because we got another fight.
Yeah, we do. Peanut's coming in for a flank. That's a teleport out of Xie, and SOFM's going to regret this decision. Down he goes. 18-5, 19-5. Can I get a 20? 5 versus 3 for what
What's completed his 2 items, and because he's gone with the Essence Reaver build, he still needs a bit more time to try and ramp up.
Dodges away from the Piltover Peacemaker. LGD group is 5, and now it's time for the bottom lane to get the same treatment.
Top in the world to make right now.
Peanut Hex flashes over the wall. The Baron minions doing quite enough. And another inhibitor will drop. At this point for LGD with the confidence, just try and find that pick and end the game. As the Jenicus arrow misses, hits a nice goal though. SOFM can't get the Sonic Wave. BdenNG around the side wants to flank with Cyclone up and available, but he has no flash, as that's a headshot from Kramer. Peanut runs forward into One Fong. And Angel skirting with danger, and yes, he's just dead! Of course he is. Ultimate, not in time. Xie gets CC'd before he can Chrono Break as BdenNG comes on in. Kramer now CC'd up as well, and they do kill him. But the set showstopper in the end might have done enough work as Mark gets caught out, and LGD playing with their food a little bit too much, and Suning managed to do that again, Dagda. We'll keep an eye out for it.
This becomes a little bit easier to start targeting on towards Kramer and then win this fight out for Suning, but it feels like it's... Ooh, hang on.
All right, Jenicus the arrow and Lungxing's dead. Now, are LGD throwing this one? LGD still want to end. They don't want the Baron onto Sword Art in the back line. Chrono Break immediately. Jenicus the arrow was actually just... All right.
So what we've learned is...
This is ridiculous League of Legends.
Mark is just playing the cha-cha slide. It's like flash forward this time. Ha! Punch to the left.
To the right, yes. Spins back in. 2 steps this time. There it is. Second one comes in. Scout of the week. Meanwhile, Xie does that thing again, and BdenNG's now dead. This time it is a 2-for-1. And maybe LGD can end this game finally, as SOFM don't walk into that bubble. And LGD want to break down another inhibitor. As SOFM, all right. I don't think he wins this 1v1, but maybe he does. It is a Lee Sin. The execute comes through. I was wrong. Never listen to me again. As Peanut ulties meanwhile. One Fong is dead. Unleashed Power doesn't kill Lungxing, but Mark might die thanks to SOFM and Angel. Good light binding, but Peanut's rejoining in the play. Sonic Wave incoming, waiting for the face breaker, but it is Angel who gets the kill on Mark in the end, and this goes on.
Towers will fall in the base, though. I imagine these super creeps, just a couple more autos, will just about get it down. So, I mean, they do lose an Nexus tower. The waves are still going to be crashing in. Barons in 10 seconds. Like, this will still be going the way of LGD, unless SOFM gets the kill.
Yeah, but he didn't know Lungxing was here. Goes in again. Haymaker taken. SOFM could be inting, but safeguards away. Biggest debate, actually. Oh, that's what happened. Let's go into another dragon, though. We got no soul.
No, it's been 2 dragons apiece now. Look, it has been a little bit messy. LGD are in the risk of potentially throwing this.
And they got Kramer, Unleashed Power, SOFM, legit carrying now. as Haymaker doesn't do enough. Suning got a massive pick, and Baron's up. Kramer's not up for 40 seconds.
SFM does need to heal, though. Good news is, ocean maps, so should be able to find a couple of these honey fruits around the place.
That was sick. Dark Binding also connects. Onto Xie, the Fed Echo gets engaged on. Chrono breaks into the middle of Suning. Gets a bit of damage, but no safety anymore. And I think LGD are now going to lose this game. Honest. But the first prize was Suning in this game.
Oh, God, all right. Well, Suning will get the Baron, have cheese stuffed crust pizza.
I'm going to say durian pizza, though.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's horrible.
When you order, I've ordered what I thought was cheese crust. It was actually durian stuff.
Oh, yeah. You get mistaken as Xie mistaken to go in on Bin. He's got cavalry coming as Absorb with the enchanted arrow. Bin is tanky enough. He gets pulled into the rest of the team. Here comes Caitlyn. And LGD might say, hey, maybe we win this game now. Flash with the light binding. Sword Art and SOFM gets slowed down as Angel's front lining because he's got a big scat of the week. The Shock Blast doesn't connect, but here comes Daddy Peanut. The net ready to go. And to catch SOFM, he walks into two, chilling Smite down. Xie's there, gets the kick. Sonic Wave once again. Xie walks away with Chrono Break in hand. This Lee Sin has scaled optimally. Phase dive into the middle. Chrono Breaks out. Peanut's like, but bro, where is he as SOFM doesn't die from Xie anymore, and we're continuing forward as Kramer flashes forward. It's a 90 caliber net kind of day, and Angel is the one to feel it with Sword Art getting the kill, helping Angel hit him down, but LGD won a fight.
There's a lot of waves crashing onto the LGD base right now, though, so Suning looking to try and keep them here as those waves die.
They really don't do too much damage though, LGD. Good scatter of the week here on the Peanut. Janicus Arrow follows up onto the jungler. Haymaker's there. Xie gets in the backline, then Chrono breaks out, and Peanut is at half health. Suning may have just found themselves a cheeky dragon. Bin still waiting for them to walk in, and LGD make a move or just leave it. Baron's going to be given. Yeah, that was indeed a free Baron, huh? Good. Peanut. Oh, he's caught out. And he's by himself. Dark Binding. His Haymaker Shield's not going to do a thing. Use the Showstopper. Dies midway. Suddenly the jungler's dead for 55 seconds.
It's chugging its way through topside. Won't do any damage, though. The idea here, though, is if Suning just leave it there, we'll create a slow push eventually. But Suning do crack the base, and Arrow goes down.
As this could just actually be the game. Xie's dead. Xie dead all of a sudden. Didn't get the Chrono break. 60 seconds without the mid laner. But Sword Art gets pretty damn low. Scatter Week great from Angel. Unleash Power. Kramer's dead. And LGD, it looked great until it didn't. Suning, it looked bad until it didn't. And we get a healthy medium with a Game 1 win. And third place match, we promise to entertain you for as long as this goes. Holy crap. That was okay.
Hey.
Never mind. Xiao just gave him a nudge on the shoulder. Said, go get him, champ. And now we're going to...
Where you can try and burst him down. One Sword Art doesn't have...
With the Comet Ash. Forces the cleanse out from Honfeng. Meanwhile, Death Sentence onto Xie. Bring in the Dark Passage with the Flay. And now with the Taunt, the ultimate through from center helps out. And Xie gets taken down by the Kayn for first blood. SOFM stacking the orbs here. And now wants his second kill of the game, but it's given over to Bin. And Suning with 2 and 0. Now get Herald as well. Without a Mega Narbar whatsoever. Meanwhile, Kramer and Mark and Chadwick are flashed away from Honfeng. Man, he was itchy on that D button. Sorry, F, as here comes Angel with Scatter the Week and Lungxing again. No Narbar. SOFM loving this because the Umbral Trespass, the auto attacks. Lungxing is dead and Fed Kayn game incoming.
SOFM saying, you know what, had a bit of an early start in the last game, or not so good early start in the last game.
Ahead. Peanut is going to have his work cut out for him as Sword Art and Honfeng making the proper response across the map while Rift Herald going down, getting the charge, getting first turret blood, and Suning now ahead so far as the ultimate from Mark brings him in. The Ignite put down, pulls him back with a face breaker, and Mark gets the kill, but it is one trade for the turret, the second charge.
Xie.
And Xie's potential they won't get contested because Peanut not in the right place at the right time, and SOFM is doing a lot of damage at the moment, while Sword Art is sending out death sentences. Doesn't care that Peanut's here, gets flayed on in, Scatter the Week, flashing forward, Unleash Power. Peanut was free that time around. Suning have controlled this river utterly. Still waiting to see that wombo from LGD as Angel's the one walking forward. The flash in from Mark sets up for the face breaker. Dragon is secured though, while now comes the engage. Mark, someone is inside of him at the moment with SOFM heading on up. The ult from center. Mark manages to get away, but SOFM is literally reaping slash everywhere. Peanut is not safe. Here comes another reap slash, and this is really not good. Peanut, Penguins up again.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and LGD are still being chased.
All right, well, LGD with no Mega Narbar. That death sentence feels like it should have hit a minion, but it was perfectly done. And CHÚNG this time around are the ones who should win the second game.
Dragon for CHÚNG, towers for CHÚNG, the fight for CHÚNG as well. 5,000 gold lead going over towards CHÚNG. Angel has had full control of this mid lane. Xie looking really disappointing on this Galio as well.
So it turns out quote number 2 from Wolverine has the F word in it. So
I've gone for the Rock WWE quotes, and it's just full of curses as well. I'm like, oh, well, this isn't going to work.
Xie, speaking of, is on the wrong side of the map right now. That W connects even with the Justice Punch, and SOFM's on the chase too. LGD about to go into Mega Nara. Mark sends up with the Showstopper, wants a face breaker. Only under one though, while meanwhile Xie's dead. And CHÚNG are devouring LGD whole. LGD's ulti was used, and it really didn't do too much, while Sword Art sends out the death sentence. Well done. That's kind of like a me step as SOFL. I don't think he cares about this. Chanakazara lands this time though onto Juan Fong. He just keeps getting cleansed away this time by the Mikhails. As death sentence very close. Walking forward is SOFM. Mark with a great engage. Face breaker used, but inside with the Umbral Trespass, excuse me. Angel's going to die. Now, LGD have a numbers advantage. Flash shield to Duran. Doesn't connect. Good
that
binding.
CC. Really well played.
Death sentence in the nick of time. Remember, SOFM is large, so quickly down goes Xie. Ultimate Dawning Shadow from Juan Fong. SOFM still frontlining a bit here with the Black Cleaver. He can absorb quite a lot. And we're doing this once again. Good knock-up. SOFM runs in. Dark Passage taken. This is definitely solo queue. Walking forward, the flash is there. SOFM doesn't want to engage, and he's just dead. And now, at the 24-minute mark again, that's their cue.
It's just, like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
These
but
team fights. Look up at Kaylee Dance. You'll understand.
Right.
But either way.
Teleport used, and Chad across the arrows back.
Oh, God, Kramer.
Through. To be fair, though, that time, it was a little bit of a better swing and a miss. Scout of the week used, teleport used as well. As Xie goes in, meanwhile, Juan Fong, and, you know, LGD gets the kill, but honestly, take it away, Dagda. I'm going to put my headset down for a second. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Look, Dragon goes the way.
Baron, CHÚNG are in front of it. LGD, it's not a free Baron this time. Box goes up. CHÚNG might want to finish this game the way they started. As our fantastic community is going to see a bit of a fight here, Dagda. And Baron is secured. Peanut can't get it in time. Dark Passage out. Been waiting for the slice and dice, and LGD just not going to touch him. LGD's going on the back end. Bin's been in there a while, so he actually want to fight instead. SOFM gets a 2-man knock-up onto Mark. He ults instead of getting face broken, and now literally spins. Xie comes on in. Knock-up at the ready again. Hits Mark, and SOFM takes him down. LGD now at a numbers disadvantage. SOFM doesn't stop chasing. This is the potency of KêNH, who just keeps using this slice and dice of his own. Justice Punch away. SOFM running out of mana while Kramer's just poking him down, but here we go once more.
Ooh, hang on, maybe not. Sword Art.
He's going to find Peanut. Smoke screen doesn't connect, but in comes SOFM. Heal burnt. Rest of CHÚNG coming through. Chad Crystal Arrow.
It is!
It is! Oh, at least Kramer has that one. The turnaround onto LGD won't work, but we're now fighting over...
You get a better idea of the potential teams that we are sending to Worlds.
Yeah. Hey, this team beat B5. As Sword Art lands a good death sentence, in he goes! Right into the middle, box is laid down. Kramer, though, has a pretty good position as the ult from Juan Fong will lay it down. And now that Dawning Shadow's out of the way, SOFM's like, hey, I'm going to get Dragon over the wall. Xie flashes. He won't get it himself. And the re-engage might be here. Shield of Duran used, but Xie has somebody right into the middle. SOFM with a 3-man knockup. Remember, this is Red KêNH. You're not going to kill him just like that. Ulti into the wall from Na, but SOFM lives. Now forward, forces Kramer's flash. Juan Fong, I believe he's going to be the one to flash next. Dagger is Kramer in front of Wolves. Here we go. The center Qs doesn't even need the flashes. Mark, you're up next, buddy. Face breaker dodged. This is a set support. And the blade spin. So she is dead next, and you know what? This might just be game. No, actually, no, it's not.
Peanut's being chased, but down by Bin. There we go. Ace going over the way of Suning. And honestly, they do have minion waves that they can work.
Kill and breaking open the mid inhib. And this is a nice... Have we got Baron up again? What's cracking on League of Legends right now? Oh, wait. Did Peanut die? Nice. And back to life. Bin getting hurt. Lunching, not Mega. Are we ready, though? Because Mark's probably just dead. And Suning with this one could be on their way to making it slapped.
And he's looking really good. I mean, throughout this series, SOFM has been the one that's putting Suning forward, carrying them in these series, and managing to pick up the Kane here, 7-2-4. This Rast is destroying LGD, especially with how separated LGD have been. Skirmishes favor this Kane so well.
SOFM's in, though, this time. And Humble Trespass is going to start the playoff. Peanut dodges away from the knock-up, and Xie, now that he's in, might have just committed himself to death. And SOFM, every single time he lands that Blade's Reach, the knock-ups do so much. He spins with Reaping Slash, and then the Umbral Trespass finishes them off. As Suning now have a direct passage through the mid lane.
Yeah, they're going to be able to push through here. LGD are down, overcommitments towards Peanut, who was way out of position, and Suning will take down the next.
Yes, they do. A 2-0 in what can only be described as a series
of League of Legends.
The best, worst series we've seen in 2020 across the entire world. Golden is sought up, and the Nexus will finally rock.
Eventually, in time, with due course, it will eventually, at a period of time, go down.
They got SOFM, that's what matters. The series of League of Legends hits.
Strong top lane duelist that they'll be looking to power through, and then have the rest of the team strike off. So expect this combo between Angel and SOFM to happen very rapidly once we hit that level 6.
So Peanut's coming in, Death Sentence lands, the Swell Seed's there as well. A bit of a watch out, eat moment coming through as well with the flay. Down she goes, and Peanut now at level 3. The damage there with Vayne, who got first blood as Juan Fong goes forward, and a Vayne with first blood.
Remember, not in the best of spots now. We'll definitely need a little bit more help from Peanut in the very near future to try and break that.
SOFM, though, behind enemy lines onto Xie, who is going to get taunted up for the full range. Flag and drag, the flash in. Angel picks up the kill. And that's going to be a good start here for SOFM. We've seen it. You know, ďőNG would have picked it up in spring. So maybe at least in the first time in their splitters. Good engage here from Longxing, but the Counter-Strike hasn't been dodged. But now with the Hextech Ultimatum, I'll pause because that's right. We get the Empowered Auto, and Bin still wants to take this on as Conqueror procs. Grass not there, flashes away, Bin matches. Baby, it's Big Jackson top lane.
That Grandmaster defense is working wonders. Not looking too pretty. Angel now starting to move alongside SOFM.
Yeah, with those Predator boots enabled. He actually used it a little bit before. Smite goes down, Peanut picks it up. Here comes the Destiny, though. And Destiny's calling out your name. Something about a quote from League of Legends as Angel takes a gold card. Meanwhile, SOFM is just dead, and it goes to Kramer. You got to say this about LGD. They're giving their kills to the right person.
Definitely, and making nice plays as well to set this up. So SOFM, I assumed, was going to try and make a bit more of an aggressive play to set up for the engage on Angel, but because they all backed away, it meant that they got outnumbered by LGD, who collapsed faster and managed to get the kills.
So far, this game has been a lot more fun to cast. It hasn't been an absolute fiesta, as Bin once again going in for the trades.
Because we do have a Rift Herald here.
And 24 minutes is the time. You know, that's when the night starts. And Kramer's the only one hitting it for now, while meanwhile we're going to top side, and Bin's going to 1v2. Longxing gets that adaptive defenses again, but Kramer now moving in with the lilting lullaby. Tilts Bin just a little bit there with his first death of the game, while Suning pick up the Herald. Mark sends in with the death.
That's really going to have that much of an impact. No dragons for 2.5 minutes. Rift Herald already
good block
taken.
Here. Xie does exactly what he needs to. Eep! And Angel walking up for now. SOFM comes in, though, with the Sandcastle. And wet sand doesn't help anyone. Xie has a gold card in hand, but he's ignited down, and SOFM presses Q and slices through it with this paddle pop umbrella. Peanut sends out the emote. And Suning now with a Rift Herald in hand might be looking to push for some plates, or at least add some pressure.
Mark gets the hook.
Death Sentence again. Marky. And Dagda, it's times like this where you think, dodged. But the fact that Vayne's doing that feels pretty good. As ultimate use, here's a Destiny as well. LGD's getting dove. Hextech ultimatum not available. His flash is though, he runs out, but Cataclysm only saves him for so long. Here's the shield of ďŭRAN and the death of LGD.
No ult to try and play around that. They would decide to back away. LGD pick up the Dragon as a result. And even though we're kind of looking like, okay, slower paced game, I play support, I don't have these problems.
Well, doesn't matter what role you play in the end. LGD, he's going to get dunked on with the Sandcastle again. That Cataclysm locks in place. Enough for the Hextech ultimatum. Knock up from Angel's good. Shield of ďŭRAN locks him down again. So Angel picking up his second kill of the game, and Suning starting to get real proactive.
Already have the LGD advantages. The big issue here is Suning have already cracked through that top tier 1. They're very quickly going to add that top tier 2 under their belts as well. And Byen now is going to have the opportunity to swap around and start making his way through these bottom lane turrets.
If he lives though, because ΔŭTA Lullaby with Counter-Strike already on, he's stuck in the middle. Teleport being burned by LGD. Hook shot, wall shot over the wall. He doesn't have Hextech ultimatum. Byen has survived for a very long time, but Gold Card enables that kill to go over to Xie.
Kramer's bot though, he's pushing in on this tier 2.
You know, if anyone doesn't know, they actually rebroadcast. There's a Chinese stream of LEC is pulled in. Peanuts are going to have a bit of a trouble. True shot barrage, shield of ďŭRAN. Good night. Peanut's dead. He got shut down, and Suning now. Do you want me to lead the charge again?
Go for it.
I think we should have like a Hecarim skin for Peanut. Sorry, for Lilia. Like,
cosplay.
Actually, yeah, cosplay skin. It's Kramer. Good dodge away here, but the final hour being burnt. Solar Flare dodged away from flashes here. Kramer wants the Vayne play, but Byen just dunks him. And Suning now with the shutdown in a choke. Byen ready to spin as they get the win on the Dragon, and Peanut has returned. He's on a ward, moving to his red buff. Cataclysm down. Peanut, you picked the wrong time to start farming your jungle.
Kind of picked the wrong champion as well.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this Lilia. I know it's really good in LEC, but in the meta...
I think Peanut didn't get paid for that delivery. It was very quick, out of the base, and not really worth the distance. This Arcane shift over the wall. Xie gets a gold card down. Death Sentence layered on. The CC great onto Huanfeng, but he still doesn't die. MR shield does a bit of work. Shield of ďŭRAN's there. Cataclysm onto 4 people. Byen runs in for the counter-strike, and we get a big team fight. First one of the series. That's proper. Huanfeng survives LGD. Don't worry, we won't go to a game 4. But this was some cheeky behavior. I think they're too late. Destiny spots it out. Suning get Baron. LGD getting sent backwards, but Byen is not stopping. Walking into this choke, the blast cone is taken. Byen now
Where's
behind
LGD
enemy
going?
lines. So he's relying on the hook shot, wall shot, but Suning can now be spotted out. Death Sentence is there. Byen jumps in anyway. Mark might die here with the play. The Solar Flare layered down. There's the ulti again. SOFM over the wall, and Kramer just dead. It looks like LGD are like, whatever, I think we've lost this one. And that'd be right with the Hextech ultimatum. He'll drop as well. Byen wants to keep going forward, takes the turret shots. Angel can't get the Justice Punch, but Xie's dead here. Wins a war. Does exactly that. And Suning absolutely bewildered them.
2 dead for Suning, 3 for LGD. Suning pick up this mid lane turret. Peanut's trying to remove the wave, but he's going to have fun himself removed very short.
We've got the Yakety Sax coming forward. I wonder how long it'll last. Winds of War. Peanut pretty fast. And we're going to keep going with the Justice Punch. Meanwhile, I think Suning...
Peanut's going to keep getting the speed up off his Q. Snipes! Not
oh my
quite.
lord. Let's go. Play the music. Winds of War finally gets him. Makes me, you know, saying that ode to Puppet.
Ago, where he talked about how his whole view on casting was he wanted to be the friend who you're sitting on the couch with. And like he just had all the knowledge that he's sharing with you. I took a lot of that
like
to
that.
heart, but LGD's taken a lot of wax from a staff to the face.
Yeah,
which
Penis
are
just
working
walked over
too
the
well.
wall, though. Justice Punch denied with a good death sentence. Solar Flare layers down, and down goes Angel as Byen runs in with the counter-strike. Hextech automatic kills him, though. And Suning, one by one, the Ants go marching in. Cataclysm, though, hits 4 people once again, and Huanfeng is free-firing in the backline. I think LGD could be too far behind, because Huanfeng now going to 1v5, but gets layered down, and LGD win a fight. That was...
Yeah, moving around and finishing.
I think, look, no offense to Kramer, just a standard Vayne play. You know, there wasn't something amazing. He didn't dodge all the skill shots, just kind of did damages. Destiny now going to be used, and Destiny's children seem to be Suning as they walk into choke. Hextech ultimatum goes to Huanfeng in the backline. Ulti from the Galio as well, and LGD may regret that decision as ΔŭTA Lullaby onto 2, but Suning already won the fight there to start this one. Destiny spots them all out over the wall to LGD has been. He's got the counter-strike at the ready, but a good timing on the hookshot, wall shot, while ÞőNG turn meanwhile, and Byen runs in anyway. Golden is here with the ultimate from Angel. Again, counter-strike just jumps on in, and he kills them. LGD to return, and Byen's healed up thanks to Triumph. Once again, counter-strike onto Peanut. The Solar Flare won't save his life, and that was an outclassing, you have to say. ÞőNG have done well with SOFM, a double flag and drag. Good night, LGD.
But Kramer is alive.
Oh, it's just a step. With 4 people in front of the Nexus, make it 5. Kramer needs to kite this one out the final hour. Counter-strike's there, and here we go. The first one, the tumble away, and Byen's going to come back on in. Back to the fountain, he heals up. This is still doable. Kramer, to make Worlds, needs to wait 3 days. But the rest of the team coming through, and Kramer gets stunned up, and, well, Vane's dead. And like Dwayne says, you don't need directions. Just point yourself to the top and go, and ÞőNG did exactly that in this 3rd place match. What a series this was tonight. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.